Are you rich? Well, probably you are, because you have access to the internet and you have an electronic device to watch this video. Besides of that, you know how to talk, or at least to understand my English.
Hello, who's this?
Which means that you either come from a Western country or you are educated quite well. Right now, I'm living in an emerging country in Asia. My neighbors have no employment. If they have work for a couple of weeks, they might earn about $5 a day. So what does it mean to be poor? And what are reasons for poverty? The following video is about 4 common misunderstandings we sometimes believe in and what we can do against them. First misunderstanding: we will stop poverty. Although I would like this to happen, I don't believe that it will happen. I, for example, met people who have a lot more than the average around them, even though they consider themselves as poor. On the other hand, I'm surrounded by a lot of people who have only few or even less than few for their basic needs. But instead of dreaming of a car and a big house and things like that, they don't even want to get the Western standard of living. What they are really looking for is to supply their basic needs, like food, like education, and to be able to care for their families. And of course, the lack of money causes problems in the life of these people. But on the other hand, from my perspective, poverty is also an emotional topic. People feel low. And if rich people degrade them, they feel even lower because of the lack of money or of possessions. So being poor is not only related to the number you can see on your bank account, but also to the mindset and the view you have of yourself. Although poverty might not end someday, a change of the mindset of these people is possible by treating them in a respectful way. Second misunderstanding: poor people are helpless. Sometimes there is the assumption that we just need to give money to poor people. They are helpless and they need our support. And of course, there are situations where this is true. If people are affected, for example, by a ground shock and they have no more house to live on, so of course they need support. But sometimes it might be forgotten that these people have also something to bring in. They are not helpless at all. Although people might have less, they even have their manpower, their willingness to survive, and they are able to make a way for their basic needs in lots of cases. Third misunderstanding: people are poor because they don't prepare proper for disasters. And I would say yes and no. If there is a typhoon coming, people can prepare. They can buy food, they can prepare their houses. But what if a natural disaster destroys my source of income? For example, my farm of coconut trees. And preparation gets more difficult within the surrounding the people live. What if there is no proper insurance to ensure my source of income or to ensure my health? Not being prepared in these surroundings is sometimes also related to the lack of opportunities. Fourth misunderstanding: I'm not responsible to do something against poverty. So what was the last time you ate a banana? Probably the banana did not grow in your country, which illustrates that we live in a global world. I don't want to promote a specific lifestyle like fair trade or putting pressure on the minds of people. For me, doing something against poverty is an issue of attitude. For example, there is the option of sharing. And sharing is not only about money. It's about giving attention. It's about telling people that their problems and their issues matter to me. Finally, my question for you is, what are you doing against poverty? Maybe there are some learnings for me and for the other people watching this channel, and I would be happy if you share this to me right here.